At every concert, we raise money for a local charity, and this time we're raising money for Concrete Rose, which you're going to hear about from Mike in a moment. This time the charity has been chosen by Shona and Karen, and all the proceeds from the concert will be going to Concrete Rose. After the next song, we will be having an interval, and we'd like you to go out into the foyer where you will find drinks and lots of cakes which the choir has been baking for you. You'll see lots of QR codes, and you can make a donation to Concrete Rose using those QR codes. So please eat and pay generously. We want to keep the interval as short as possible so we can get back for the football. So please do use both doors to go outside into the foyer. Use both sides of the foyer to get your drinks and cake. And then if you'd like to go outside, that might make a little bit more space as well. So I'd like to hand over to Mike Farrington from Concrete Rose now.
Thanks very much. Well, that was great. I've definitely got a tingle in my fingers and a tingle in my feet, so that's good. Yeah, my name's Mike from Concrete Rose. I thought I should start by just explaining our name. It's the question I get the most, like, where does your name come from? We're not a building firm. We don't sell cement or concrete. You can't get that from us. Actually, it's got a bit of a musical origin. It comes from a poem by a rapper called Tupac. Tupac wrote a poem called The Rose That Grew from Concrete. And the idea is that beautiful things can come from pretty tough beginnings. And that's what we're about. We work with young people who are really struggling in this city. Maybe they are in care, or they don't have family, or they're at risk of homelessness, and we support them to help them flourish. And we do that in two ways. One is we provide something called supported lodgings. So we find individuals, families and couples with a spare room, and we move young people into that spare room, young people at a risk of homelessness. And we also provide mentoring for care experienced students. Just to give you very briefly a little bit of context, I want to get to the football too, but you know, in that 90 minutes that happens tonight, about 23 young people will be made homeless in the UK. There's one young person every 3 to 4 minutes that is made homeless in the UK, often due to domestic violence. If you think that's just out there, it doesn't happen in Cambridge, well, unfortunately, that's not true. We're still the most divided city. We've still seen an increase in homelessness over the past couple of years. We still know 1 in 3 care leavers are homeless within 2 years. So there's some pretty damning statistics. And we also have 17 young people on our waiting list currently. But I don't want to leave you in a bad mood, especially after all that great music. Just to give you a redemptive story, so we work quite closely with a school just around the corner called Long Road, and we've taken 3 young people from that school. So I just thought I'd tell you one story about a young person called Shola. Shola was mid-A levels when tragically and suddenly her mum passed away. She actually came home and found her mum. Obviously that was a tragic, a lot of grief there, but also she couldn't keep living where she was living, and she had absolutely no family support. We were able to find some hosts. She moved in with hosts in Sawston. Actually, her and her dog moved in with hosts, and due to her hosts and the support they gave and Shola's determination, she was able to complete her A-levels. She then went on to Southampton University. I had the pleasure of catching up with her yesterday, and we were planning her year abroad as part of a university course. So it just shows the difference that a safe and stable home can make. So that's the kind of thing we do. We've got 3 more young people going to university in September. All have come out of kind of domestically abusive situations, but are really thriving with hosts. So we're so appreciative of tonight. It makes a massive difference to us. It's been fantastic music, but can I assure you, it is also definitely a fantastic cause. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.